Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. Today is one of those interesting days because you look at the calendar and you're like, wow, on the one hand, the year sure is going by fast. And on the other hand, you realize it's going by fast because it's the eve of your birthday. That's right, tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be 43. Now, I always have this realization that the year is going by fast because having a summer birthday, it's 7 days into the second half of the year. Yeah, it hits you like, wow, I'm about to turn a new year older, and wow, the year is already now a little bit over halfway done. Time, man, it's precious. It's pretty wild. But I'm glad to be here, and I hope that you're glad to be here. I guess that's on me, though, to make sure that you're having a good time. So, welcome to PGN Live. Let's get this stream alive and kicking. Gotta get the super chats ready. Or not super chats. Gotta get the pop out chats ready. And let's see. Who is here this fine afternoon? We're streaming a little bit later today. Maybe some regulars will be here, which I'm always grateful for you all being present. Maybe we'll have some new folks due to the different time. Let's see. We have some interesting things to talk about, though. Okay, okay. Star Wars King first in here saying hi. Hi, Star Wars King. Robbie Rains 1 saying hi. Happy early birthday, Paul. Thank you, Robbie Rains. Welshland, happy birthday for tomorrow, Paul. Thank you. Yvonne Francois. Hi, everyone. Hi, Yvonne. Robbie saying, my birthday is 20 days after yours. That's cool. That's good, Robbie. Welshland, 50 for me in September. 50 is a good year. Happy early birthday, Welshland. Star Wars King, how is your day going? So far, so good. Thank you. How's your day going so far, Star Wars King? Hopefully, you're having a good one. I see some more people coming. Welcome, welcome on in. Charlie Smith is here. What's up, Paul? How you doing? What's up, Charlie Smith? Pretty good so far. Robbie, I'm a Leo. David Patterson. Hey, Paul, buddy, and chat. Happy early birthday, my friend. Well, thank you very much, David Patterson. I'm glad you're here. How's it going today? Star Wars King, you doing good? Thanks. I mean, I'm glad to hear it, I should say. Thank you for asking me, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, too. Chillin' hard. What's up, gang? What's up, chillin' hard? Oh, Alarmo's going off. Alarmo's pretty fun. Oh, it was fun. It was worth it. Did you need? Did I need? Did any of us really need a what? $90 or $100 device to tell you the time? No, I mean nobody really does anymore. If you have a smartphone, smartphone is the kind of end all be all device for a lot of needs. You could email from it. You could type. I'll probably always prefer a QWERTY keyboard setup since that's how I was taught how to type. Believe it or not, on a typewriter actually before, well, simultaneously typewriter slash like computer keyboard, but yeah, I learned how to type in that fashion and never was really like a texter on pre smartphones, like tap 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 to A, tap tap B, tap tap C, like 7 P to G, like that wasn't me. But typing with your thumbs on an iPhone, for instance, is not bad. It's actually okay. Speech to text makes it even easier, especially if you speak, enunciate clearly. It's all right, but I'll always like a QWERTY keyboard. Why did I mention that? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I brought that up. It's kind of funny. What were we talking about right before? That's kind of weird. Sometimes things deviate, and then you get onto another topic, and somehow I deep dived a little bit more than I thought I would on the keyboard conversation. But usually it makes sense. Like, oh, it's because this deviation was linked to this, which was the subject of what I was talking about, and that's why we got here. But right now, I don't quite recall. Like, well, why? Oh, whatever. If any of you remember in the chat, what was I talking about right before going into keyboard talk? Let me know. That's funny. Welshland says, got a replacement for Switch 2 from Amazon and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle from my children for Father's Day. That's a nice birthday present or Father's Day present. That's cool, Welshland. Matt is here. I honestly thought I wasn't gonna make it here. Well, welcome, Matt. Glad you're here. The Nokia was a nightmare for sending texts. That whole era wasn't for me. This sending texts by tapping the button once. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. We were talking about sending texts, if I'm not mistaken, and that went into technology, which spanned from smartphones being kind of like an end all be all device in many capacities, in many regards, I should say, that, yeah, a lot of folks don't need a whole bunch of random devices when smartphone does so much, camera, video camera, audio recording device, texting device, email device, note saving device, gaming device, stock market device, a level, yeah, quite a bit. Jam Powers 83. Hi Paul, how's it going? Hi Jam Powers, I'm doing well. It's my pre-birthday today. It's my birthday eve. I'm doing pretty good. How many sales do you think NS1 will sell in India? We've got to have Nintendo Switch like officially break ground in India, and if so, you could be looking up. You could be looking at several 100,000 to several million. Depends on how successful, how much exactly, what games at launch, pricing, structure, availability, distribution, celebrity tie-in, general interest. India does like mobile games, computer games, pretty good. Certainly a lot of people. I said from the get-go, if Nintendo could get deeper into China and find a way how to get into India, you got to get deeper into China and get into India. And once you get into India, have some success. Sky's the limit for Nintendo Switch. I'm having some dinner while watching the stream. Nice. AJ Rax 045 is in the house. Hi, Paul Gale and everyone in chat. Hi, AJ Rax. Welcome. How you doing today? Paul, the Nintendo Switch is ending in Europe. Does that mean they're not going to try to pass PlayStation 2 in the most systems sold? Not necessarily that they're not going to try to pass it, but I don't think Nintendo cares necessarily about having that crown, having that title. Like, as unfortunate as it is, or as it would be for us, if we, the fans, saw, ooh, Nintendo did 159.3 million. Oh, 700,000 away from tying Sony. Man, if they did like 1.2 million more, they would have, 160.5. They would definitely beat PlayStation 2. It's too bad. If Nintendo could have been just several hundred thousand away, but it meant they had more stock, more sources, more money to make off of a couple million more Nintendo Switch 2s that much sooner to get that much more games out there. I think Nintendo would rather go with profit, Nintendo Switch 2, more games, generating more buzz, etc. And that would be more important than hitting this 160.5 or something. Even though for us, we're like, dude, we want to see the number change. We want to see that new crown. Nintendo's Nintendo has in the past not been like the most, ah, we care about that kind of thing. However, maybe there will be a little shift, and perhaps someone or enough people will say, you know what? Even though we are primarily a humble company, modest, reserved in our explanations, in our projections, our numbers, there would be some positive buzz around it because perhaps it would go to the news circuits and imagine CBS, NBC, ABC, etc. picking up on this, CNN, you name it, BBC, whatever. Well, in the world of video games today, Nintendo Switch broke a, milestone achievement made by PlayStation 2 back in the day. It is now a 161 million selling system, the most ever. And then that generates to Nintendo Switch 2 sales increasing, right? Like, we are interviewing today, Devin Pritchard from Nintendo of America. You get a little bit of news coverage. We're so happy that so many of our fans cherish the Nintendo Switch. Certainly I have. And in time, we hope that every one of those users translates into Nintendo Switch 2. We plan on supporting that system just as much as we have Nintendo Switch during its life. There you go. There you go. But good question, Charlie Smith. David, that's why you had a pager. Paul, in case I don't see you tomorrow, happy birthday. Thank you, Charlie. Freddie Mercury saying hello from Greece. Heck yeah. Your birthday was June 28th, 1983. Dude, your birthday was a couple days ago. Happy birthday. That's awesome. 8 days ago? You're very close to me. AJ Rex, I'm good, Paul. Awesome, AJ. I'm happy to hear that. Pokey91, hi all. Gamerpunk in the house. What's up, Gamerpunk? How you doing? When is the late night Bayonetta stream? I don't know. I have to actually check the other poll to see if that's what people wanted. Let's see. Because that's what people voted for in the stream poll, but I gotta see how people voted in the community poll. Let's check that out. Content, posts. Okay, here it is. Okay, it won. The today's Bayonetta themed PGN live was fun. I don't know why I put an exclamation then a question. That question was an accident. Should we do it again soon and try for a late night one? 89 yes, 11 no. And let me double check the non-community one. Oh wait, it was a few days ago. Oh wow, that one was 92. Okay. So it was overall 19 no and 191 yes. 190 no, or 181, sorry. 181 to 19. 181 to 19 in favor of another Bayonetta live stream. Cool. So we'll do it again. We'll aim for late night to satisfy as many people as we can. Last night it could have been, last time it could have been late night depending on where you're at, you know. I think Sony fabricated the numbers. Weird how a million units suddenly came out of the woodwork. Well, I always had the number in my mind about 157.68, if I'm not mistaken. I had that in my head for years because I always knew it sold more than 155. That's the last time they publicly officially updated it. However, they continued to give us updates on the PlayStation family of systems, in which PS3 sold most of, but PS2 was still lumped in. And when you extrapolate PS3 numbers, you could kind of estimate what the PS2 numbers were, and of course you have to take away eventually uh, PSP and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, but yeah, I was like, oh, 157.68. So the fact that they said 160, that's only 2.32 more than what I thought. 2.32 more. There were rumors going around for a while that it was, oh, this 160.48 or 162. I never thought it was like, oh, 165 or nah, come on. But did I believe that 160 was a possibility? Yeah. It wasn't that much farther along than my projection, so I believed it. But they should have been so much more transparent than they were for years, I think, you know? Yo, 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 Polygon Network said, what's up, Axel? Jam Powers, Bayonetta cheated. She didn't put your name on the poll. Yeah. I was hoping you would come on Prime stream last night as Bayonetta. It was nice being there for Nate's birthday stream. Apparently, I missed the Bayonetta stream while I was at Disney World. Dang it, Gamerpunk. Jeff, you missed a good Bayonetta stream. The lights were dimmed. I don't want to make you feel like, oh man, why you gotta tell me this? This sounds cool. But just to give you like a little bit of ooh coolness, so you'll be looking forward to the next one. The lights were dim. It wasn't pitch black, but it was dark. We had the purple lights on. Had the Bayonetta outfit, the Bayonetta sass, and it went for close to 2 hours, I'd say. Bayonetta's not as kind when it comes to people complaining about things, by the way. She'll just tell you how it is. Oh, I don't think $80 is fair for games. It's anti consumer. Okay. Normal, Paul? I could get level with you, be objective, but respective. Bayonetta? She'll just tell you how it is. Cry some more for me, will you? That's Bayonetta. We'll do it again, though. How was Disney World, by the way, Jeff? Let me see. Oh, I got a couple things going on at the same time. Pandita was being naughty and evil. She claimed everyone voted for her, but I didn't vote because she wasn't being fair. I can't believe it, Jam Powers. I know. Got on line for it and it broke down. You were in line for what, Tower of Terror? Oh, that stinks. It's a fun ride. So we get to the late night stream. Yeah, we get another one. You me need to turn up on the Nintendo podcast as Bayo. I did that once before, but I won't be there for a late night. I wanted him to come on Brian's birthday. What a coincidence that they launch the Switch 1 in India next year. They'll steal the deal. Yeah, Poetic Gamer ML. I'm hoping they do. Hopefully, Bayonetta was being. Oh, I saw that one. My favorite was you coming on during the podcast as her and giving Rogers Base a hard time. That was funny. Someone in the comments said naughty and evil. She is. Earpug, not a lot of crowds due to the heat. Hey, we got Fire Legend with the big 380 jewels. You are the top jeweler of the month of July, by the way. Fire Legend 7883. July has got a whole new list. Is that what I'm saying? There's a whole new list, a whole new lineup. You are the top jeweler of the month, and for this stream itself, you are also the top contributor. Whole stream 380. Oh, I'll put 3 for now, and then I'll round that up to 4 probably if there's some more little jewels and stuff like that. So, hey, heck yeah. That counts definitely towards our stream today. Fire Legend, please let me know if you've got a request for a specific color that you want your name to be in. Okay? Thank you, Fire Legend. MKW gonna only get better. The game have an S tier ground base. Score Gitensai, it is a great game. Just some people, I think, some people loved it from the get go. And some folks were maybe a little bit too hard on it. It doesn't have enough courses. It doesn't have enough courses. Dude, compared to Mario Kart 8, it's a letdown. Mario Kart 8 took years to get that amount of courses that it did, you know? It had what it had at launch on Wii U, and then it got DLC courses throughout Wii U's life. Then it had what it had on Nintendo Switch and got waves as well. So by the end of MK8 Deluxe's life, yeah, it had a lot of courses, but it wasn't like that day one. Don't worry about Mario Kart World. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, you're right. It's a great game. Gamerpunk, the heat is awful. Yes, it is. I think people forget what it was before it was 8 Deluxe. True. Gotta go. Have a great stream, everyone. Oh my. Have a great stream, Welshland. Pardon me for yawning. But I am caught up on chat. Let's talk a little bit. How do y'all feel? Guess who also got a video capture card? Did you? By the way, now we have everything we need. We have the capture card. We have the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. Thank you, Gamerpunk. Thank you, David Patterson. We're good. So, one of these days, we'll have a live stream gaming session. We'll play some Star Fox together, some Fortnite, Tetris 99, Smash Bros, Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart World, Splatoon 3, Street Fighter 6, whatever. We'll figure it out, you know. Cool Gamer Punk though. I'm glad you got I'm glad you got a capture card. That's good. Nintendo Switch ending in Europe. What does that mean? Uh, that means that Nintendo Switch will no longer have new consoles provided to retail outlets in Europe by Nintendo themselves as of about mid February 2027. So, a month before the console turns 10. And this is due to the battery mandate situation in Europe, stating that any electric device, any electronic device that uses a lithium ion battery that's rechargeable needs to allow the consumer to swap out said battery. Got to be able to take it out, put it back in. You cannot do that with the current Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2, new ones being made, you'll be able to take out the battery and put in a new one. But for Nintendo Switch, I think Nintendo didn't see that it's not necessary. We're probably only going to sell several 100,000 more to come up with a whole new model and this is like it's not worth it. We'll just slowly discontinue it. We'll allow it to exist as long as it can, and that's it. So that means like even Joy-Con, Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con, they're going to have replaceable batteries that you could swap out the batteries in them, in Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controllers, N64 controllers, GameCube controllers. They will be discontinuing the SNES and NES controllers in Europe also in that February 2027 timeframe. Because it's just like, not enough people buy it to really make it worthwhile. Star Fox Team Tetris 99 is this Sunday. Yes, Welshland. I cannot forget that. I love it. I love Tetris 99. I love Tetris in general. I love Star Fox. I love this Star Fox game. Dude, I am all there this weekend. That's so awesome. I didn't even think of a community Mario Kart community racing get together. Mind blown. Heck yeah, Gamerpunk. That's right. We could have a really good Mario Kart live session. Aren't they also ending NES, SNES? Yes, in Europe, yeah. Matt, I wish I could be at your birthday stream tomorrow, but I can't. Excuse me. As much as I would love to be there, I can't. And man, I wish I could give you at least something for the occasion. That's okay, Matt. You being here, that's all good. Whether you do a super chat, um, jewels, membership gift, or just say hi, and you're here, even now, and not tomorrow, it's all good. I appreciate you being here. They should have done that a long time ago. What? Replaceable batteries? Well, everything cuts into costs, you know. Providing replaceable this and replaceable that's. It's good to have, though. That might be a good background image for the stream. I don't know. Not really related to Nintendo Switch ending in Europe or Xbox. And Xbox's big layoffs, restructuring, selling off of studios, allowing them to be fairly acquired by someone else. Thank you. 22-inch pythons. Yeah, I don't think they're 22. But that's okay. Yeah, I'll take 22. By the way, unrelated, but just something fun. Let's do some gaming history. Come on, Bulbasaur. We have to check into the Pokestop, okay? Sweet. Okay, now to find that Pikachu. Hey, there we go. Yes! Got him! Which is perfect timing, because now I can let everyone know that today in gaming history, July 6th, 2016, Pokemon Go launched for Android and iOS in New Zealand, Australia, and United States. Come on, Bulbasaur. 10 years. Pokemon Go is 10 years old today. I remember when Pokemon Go dropped. It was my birthday party, basically. 10 years ago, dude. Huh. Like I said, man, time flies fast. Not just the year itself, as the months go by, but the years go by. A decade ago. On the eve of my birthday. Remember all my friends were all, what team are you going to be on? And we had a good time. Pokemon Go is pretty hot. To have been downloaded by 1 billion different people in the world, for years later, there's still to be an active community of like 70 million people playing a month? During coronavirus era, folks turning to Pokemon Go as a sense of fun and still some community? Pokemon Go is fun. Xbox is having issues. PlayStation's having issues. Aaron Cedillo says, Paul, happy birthday. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron, your birthday is July 7th also, tomorrow. Awesome. Wait a minute. As a matter of fact, I do have something for you. My friend code. I can give it to you if you wish. I have it written down. If you type it in the chat, I could probably write it down or take a picture. Let me check on something. This calls for a poll. You need to do one for Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. Today in gaming history, October 3rd, 2005, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness launched for the Nintendo GameCube in North America. Today, well, there's the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness one. What's up, Paul? What's up, Robert Nintendo Bros? JK. Star Wars King, I'm very sorry I can't be on your stream tomorrow, possibly, but the chances of me joining is very low. I'm sorry. That's okay. Hey, you're here when you could be here, you know? Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome as often as they would like and or can. All good. I'm cooking up a poll, by the way. hold on. The poll will wait because we got Gamerpunk sending 10 jewels heart, floating heart. Thank you, Gamerpunk. Let me get you on here. Big thank you for the big 10 jewels and another 30. Gamerpunk with the 40 jewels. Heck yeah. Thank you, Gamerpunk. Oh, like I said, I would be rounding up Fire Legends 380. Now we're at 420 kilobytes, which is 4.2 megabytes. So we could go ahead and put that as 4 here. Super cool. And another 10. 10. Thumbs up, 10. Thank you. Oh, oops. Yeah. That's it. Thank you, Gamerpunk. You never did Coliseum. Coliseum was November 21st. November 21st was a big day where I think I did like 14 videos or something like that. Maybe it wasn't that many, but yeah. There are thousands and thousands of video games. I don't think I could get to every Pokemon, every Zelda, every Mario, every Metroid, every Donkey Kong, every Call of Duty, every Final Fantasy, every Halo, every Gears of War, every Street Fighter, every Mortal Kombat, every Tomb Raider, every Crash, every Uncharted, every Spyro, every God of War. Like, it's a lot to try to get to every franchise, every Lego game, everything. Like, jeez. Every Mega Man. Oh man, dude, like there's no way. There's no way. Perhaps in time. And you gotta look at it like this. Sometimes people are like, I can't believe you didn't do gaming history on, let's just make it up, right? October 10th for blah blah game. You did that one instead? Dude, there's always October 10th next year. These gaming history videos are timeless because every year you have the possibility of someone Google searching what came out today in gaming history, what came out on my birthday, and they'll find a video of that day. So, these videos, these gaming history videos, they're not time sensitive. Very few of them do I say, happy 10th anniversary to the following game and happy 50th anniversary to the following game. It's just the fact drop, right? It's not also followed by anniversary. I have a few times, I think 4 times total in the last like 500 videos. There are a couple of repeats, like N64 Japan, N64 US, Super Mario 64 Japan, Super Mario 64 US, Super Mario Brothers Japan US, The Legend of Zelda Japan US. I think that's it. 4. Have a Japanese and a US date. Otherwise, it's all different. But that's still missing out on a lot of other things. So the way I'll probably do gaming history videos once this August 14th ends is it might not be a daily thing anymore. It might be a now and then thing. What have I not done? Like, I never did Coliseum. Let me do up Coliseum this November 21st. Oh, I never did Batman Arkham City. I did Night, but not City. Let's do City this year, So, yeah. Gamerpunk showing that membership for 3 months badge. Heck yeah, Gamerpunk in that PGN Brown Belt tier. Thank you, Gamerpunk, for being here. I like one of my favorite movies, like video games. Did anyone try Guillermo's Salsa? Better than the Adam Sandler film called Pixels. Pixels is fun. That is an insult to me. Okay, I have my friend code. I had to run upstairs. You ready for it? Might be able to grab it real quick. Coliseum is a classic. Coliseum is good. It's called No Sleep. Haha. Paul, you gotta do better. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm only doing an average of, I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I don't know my average. Jeez, how long is the playlist for gaming history? 503. We are about a month and 8 days away, and we already have 503. So, oh, let's see. If you had to approximate, 25 plus 14, 39. So we'll end up with at least 542 videos in a year. Fudge, dude. 542 videos in a year, not counting all of the Star Fox countdowns. There's another 50. Pokemon Legends ZA, there's another like 29 or 32 or something. Donkey Kong Bonanza, another whatever 40. Nintendo Switch Nintendo Direct countdown 76. Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct another 64. A 65 right here, you can see it because there's a day of one. Ruffy in the Riverside had 14. Yeah, what am I doing thinking? I could just look right here and tell you. I mean, in this last year, I made freaking a lot. My Logan videos, the Galaxy run for the movie, the Zelda countdown, the Mario movie countdown, the Street Fighter movie countdown that's going on now. I made a lot of content in the last year, but it's been fun. Like, I'm not complaining. Just, yeah, I can't do every game that comes out. There's like 70 games to choose from every day. It's a lot. You should make my YouTube video call today. Gaming history, July 31st, 2012. My YouTube friend, Robert Nintendo's Bros. JK, it's his birthday today from in YouTube. July 31st is your birthday? Well, happy birthday in advance. Dang, that's a lot. Star Fox, yeah. Oh, you know what? I gotta tell you all something fun. I gotta tell you something pretty cool. Oh, first of all, let me do the poll. Oh. Okay, this will be an interesting poll. And then I'll have to tell you something interesting. I remembered and I said you remembered Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah. So I'm hearing is that the gaming history shorts are sadly coming to a close. Do I have that right? Not quite. The daily upload will probably end August 14th. I think. We'll see. My plan right now, spoiler, I can't believe I'm so close to a year. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Like, this undertaking has really been something special, something cool, man. Some people could care less, but as a gaming historian, as someone who loves this business as much as I do, having something like this forever on the internet that is this small sample of the video game history, of the video game industry, uh, providing people with so many different videos, so much different voice acting, so much different personality, musics, characteristics, acting bits, lines of dialogue used, like a lot. I wanted to give that to the community so they always had something cool to look at for years on. And everybody's got a birthday. Maybe not everyone's curious about what happened on my birthday, but like you could look up, yesterday, something that ties you to July 5th. July 5th birthdays out there? What happened on your birthday in gaming history? Let's find out. Today in gaming history. Hold on. Today in gaming history, July 5th, 1950, Bandai, eventually known as Bandai, was founded by Naoharu Yamashina in Tokyo, Japan. Yeah, Yamaharu. Today in gaming history, July 5th, 1950, Bandai, eventually known as Bandai, was founded by Naoharu Yamashina in Tokyo, Japan. Naoharu Yamashina, 1950. 76 years ago. Bandai is pretty old. But there you go. What game came out on my birthday, July 6th? Well, it's Pokemon Go. That's today's. The 4th. The 4th was a funny one. Well, not funny, but fun.
Today in gaming history, July 4th, 2002, America's Army launched for the PC worldwide.
And some people might not even have heard of some of these games before. Like, there's a game called America's Army? Yeah. And it launched worldwide? Yeah, kind of rare for, games going further back. Then again, that's not too far back, but still like a good 24 years ago, right? The last one we might have looked at together, I think, was the Bruce Lee one. So we'll just do one more together for now for Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy.
What? Come on, Bulbasaur. We have
shorts. My apologies. It's just the way shorts are on desktop.
What is the true definition of final? I find myself asking this question all too often. The only answer I have is that today in gaming history, July 3rd, 2012, Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy launched for the Nintendo 3DS in North America. What is the true definition of...
That was a pretty fun game. There was a good demo of it on 3DS too. I hope to switch past this PlayStation 2. You hope Nintendo Switch past this PlayStation 2? Yeah. I'd like to see it too, because I like change in the industry. I like records being broken. I think it's cool. There's some significance. There's some weight behind something winning, after something else has held on to that title for a while. There's something satisfying about a streak. Well, a streak ending is different than someone new winning, but I guess you could look at it in a similar way, like, oh, the system held on to. Well, that's different. If you're saying like the system held on to the streak of being the best selling system. Sorry, I got tongue tied in the world of all time for 20 years since it came out. Well, that's not really a streak. That's just how many years did it hold on, because it's not continuously selling, So streaks are a little bit different. Streak is like, this system was number one 32 months in a row. That was the streak it had. Nintendo Switch beat Xbox 360 streak by a month and was the first and only system to have 33 consecutive months in a row at number one in the United States. Like, wow, that's a streak. But you can also say that that one's a record. This PlayStation 2 thing is a record. If Nintendo Switch does it, I don't know what will be the next system to top it, you know? PlayStation 5 won't do it. I don't think PlayStation 6 will do it or Xbox, you know. Nintendo Switch 2? Well, it's outpacing Nintendo Switch right now, but to beat it, I don't know about that. I mean, Nintendo Switch 2 could beat Nintendo Switch. That's possible. It is beating it right now. But to do it overall, it's a tall order. I remember Bruce Lee passed away at 32. Yeah, that's too bad. Nintendo Switch was going to pass PlayStation 2. Yeah, it still might. You know, Nintendo could, out of nowhere, pull out a secret SKU for the Nintendo Switch. It could be the Nintendo Switch Micro, the Nintendo Switch Mini. Just imagine they had themselves a $100 device. Seems unlikely now with RAM going up more and tariffs increasing and well, maybe now decreasing a little bit, but yeah, like a 100 to maybe $150 Nintendo Micro or Nintendo Mini, Nintendo Switch specifically, Micro or Mini, that would sell enough to people who already own the system that want a different model, and it would be cheap enough as a secondary buy or even as a first buy to someone who's like, hey, I want to buy this for my little kid. I want to gift this to my nephew, niece, or something, right? Star Wars King with a big 100. Bam! Big Star Wars King. Dang. Thank you so much, Star Wars King. That's super cool of you. K6N with the 100 kilobytes. Thank you, Star Wars King. Brings us up to 5 for the day. I appreciate that very much. Super cool of you. Let me know if you want your name to be a custom color, okay? As well, Gamerpunk, you know the deal. Fire Legend, you know the deal. Let's read the poll a little bit. Do you think Nintendo Switch will hit 160 million worldwide? Yes, it'll barely hit 160. 69% of you think so. No, it will miss 160 by a few million. 0%. Okay. Bye, Star Wars King. You gotta go. Take it easy. See you later. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those jewels. Yes, it'll be at 161 plus 29%. No, it will be like 200,000 off, 0%. Okay, so 100% of you do think it'll hit 160. I think it'll hit 160 as well, for what it's worth. That's how I would vote. don't want to hit 160. I want it to pass 160. Yeah. Yeah, the farther it passes 160, the better, you know. No dispute. Oh, Nintendo Switch hit 160 even. And Sony later says, you know, when we said 160, we didn't specify. It's actually 160.38. Really? Really? Okay. That'd be funny, right? By the way, I just realized, well, not just realized, but that's exactly what would happen, I bet. Yeah, I could see it. On July 13th, the following song will be 1 year old. So I'm going to play it for you right now while I go get some water real quick, okay? It is 3:53 p.m. here on the West Coast, by the way. We've got 26 people, 27 people now watching live. The stream is 57 minutes in. We will probably use a save file today. That's my guess. We'll see, though. We're at 5 out of 64 so far. So I'll leave you with this song, and I'll be right back. Hopefully I'm back in less than 3 minutes' time. But this is in order. This is in honor of the song turning a year old. Enjoy! Heck yeah. I have been watching My Adventures with Superman with my movie group. Great show. Good, good. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, they went pretty different with it, you know? Like Superman with Lois and Jimmy right off the bat. Some different funny things. I mean, they're keeping them pretty lighthearted, but with some serious drama too. And I dig it, dude. I dig it. But X-Men hits a little bit different because it's from the past. Oh man. Not that I want this stream to end, But unless if y'all want to continue the stream, we hit our like minimum Nintendo 64 minute total. We're at 72 minutes now. You mentioning about X-Men being back reminds me, oh, I kind of want to watch it now. But I will continue the stream if that is what y'all want to do. We'll go for a bit longer. Otherwise, yeah, I gotta check that out. 3 episodes, huh? That's an easy sitting to blast through. Before we close the stream, like even if it's, have you seen Dragon Striker yet? Dragon Striker. No, I don't think so. Uh, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Mm. Oh yeah, we do need to talk about a little bit more about the Xbox conversation. How do you all feel about the massive layoffs? I could find the quote itself. It's a big layoff and stuff, dude. This message was just sent, and that's this morning, to Team Xbox employees globally. It's a little bit of a long read, but I'll go for it. In case we go and then that's the end of the stream, thank you to Gamerpunk, Star Wars King, and Fire Legend for the super chats today. Or not really super chats, but your uh, jewels. Thank you for your jewels today. I appreciate it. And thank you all for being here. So just in case this is the end of the stream, as soon as we finish, we wind down with the following. I appreciate that. So let's read this because this is interesting and it's not that great of news. Team, we are beginning the most significant restructure in Xbox history. After careful consideration, I've made the difficult decision to reduce our team by approximately 3,200 throughout fiscal year 27. This will include approximately 1,600 role eliminations today, and in addition, 4 studios will leave Xbox to new management. I recognize that a year-long restructuring creates additional challenges. Unfortunately, it is not possible to make all the necessary changes in a single day, and I wanted to be direct about the scale. I know this is painful. These changes will directly affect people who have poured their creativity into building Xbox. Many joined us through acquisitions, while others were recruited here or sought us out because they loved this industry and loved Xbox. Today's decisions do not reflect their talent or dedication. Our business today is not healthy. We are operating at margins that are 3 to 10 times lower than comparable platform and publishing businesses. We entered Gen 9 with a smaller install base and a higher cost structure. To grow, we bet on Game Pass, multi platform, and a broader portfolio of content. While those businesses have created meaningful value, they did not grow at the pace we expected. As that happened, our core business weakened and we added more teams, more investment, and more time hoping for a better outcome. And now the industry is facing the most severe hardware crisis in its history. We must reset Xbox. First, we will reset our content portfolio. Since 2018, we have aggressively expanded our studio portfolio while the number of games created each month across the industry now outpaces the last 10 years combined. We now find ourselves competing not only for the largest publishers, but also with smaller independent studios. It is neither possible nor desirable to own every great independent studio. We have also learned that we are not the best home for every type of studio. In a typical year, we lost 64 cents for every dollar we invested. As we reset Xbox, we will help independent creators succeed by providing open development tools and audiences to realize their vision. Compulsion Games and Double Fine Productions will return to management and transition to independent studios with their IP, catalog, and runway for their next games. Ninja Theory and Undead Labs have entered terms to join new ownership with funding to complete and grow Senua and State of Decay 3. In France, Arcane's management is beginning required consultation with its works council to review potential strategic options. We are also making reductions across other units and in some cases shifting investments to focus on higher priority projects. These changes vary in size across Activision, Bethesda, ZeniMax, Blizzard, King, Mojang, and Xbox Game Studios. None of our first party publicly announced games or projects are being cancelled as part of these reductions. In addition, Mojang and King will now report directly to me. These two studios have increasingly become platforms and are our largest by monthly active players. They bring critical, geographic, demographic, and differentiation to Xbox. Second, we will reset our platform. Like I told you guys, this is long. How much longer? Ooh, boy. Y'all want me to keep going? I guess we're committed. Hear the whole story. We know that great technology gets better when it gets simpler, not bigger. Today, in some parts of the company, work passes through as many as 14 layers of management. Our platform teams are 40% larger than they were at the start of this generation, even as our player base and playtime have declined. That complexity has slowed decisions, blurred accountability, and made it harder to deliver for players. As we reset Xbox, we will simplify. We will reduce management layers to no more than 5, and where possible, 3. We will deliver success through a flatter organization that is built around makers, individual contributors, focus on building, player coaches, leaders who remain deeply involved in the work while developing their teams, and directly responsible individuals, DRIs, who own key decisions and outcomes. And we will streamline how we work across our tools with a cleaner code base, shared devices, and 50% reduced vendor spend. Third, we are resetting how we operate. As Xbox grew our headcount, we became more fragmented. Teams, studios, and functions often operate independently, and it became harder to work towards a shared goal, make the right trade offs, and get things done. For the first time, we are establishing a chief operating officer with end to end PL and responsibility across content, hardware, platform, and services. Helen Xiang has been promoted to this role and will report directly to me. Over nearly 2 decades at Xbox, Helen has helped build some of our most important businesses, from Xbox Live to leading Mojang and Minecraft franchise. She will bring our businesses together under one operating model, making sure we clear investment decisions, learn from our successes and failures, and hold ourselves accountable for results. Thank you, Dave McCarthy, who is retiring after 17 years with Xbox. Dave has played a defining role in building the platform that millions of players rely on every day and has been a trusted partner through many of the biggest moments in Xbox's history. We wish him all the best. These changes are about a bigger future for Xbox, not a smaller one. The next decade of gaming will be larger, more global, and more creative than anything we've seen before. This year, we'll invest as much in Xbox as we ever have, but we'll invest with greater focus, greater discipline, and greater clarity, all in service of making Xbox where the world plays and creates. I want Xbox to be one of the few companies that entertains more than 1 billion people each day and gives everyone the opportunity to create and connect. I know we can achieve this goal. Xbox has many of the most beloved franchises in entertainment history, talented studios around the world, and we will return to growth in 2027. History is full of companies that mistake longevity for inevitability. We will not be one of them. Asha. It's a long email to have given all Team Xbox employees. It's open, though. It's detailed. It's unfortunate for those that lost their job today or that will lose their job throughout the end of the fiscal year 2027. However, if it's the right decision for a better tomorrow, dang, we'll see. It's too bad for the people who lost their jobs and will. And it's too bad for gamers that were perhaps looking forward to things or hoping that things were going to be better for the platform they invested in, and it might not be the case. No publicly announced first party games have been canceled, but the prospect of what about the else what that we don't know about not being there necessarily, a little bit of a bummer, right? Hopefully they figure it out and make it work. Let's get back to chat though. The Polito Dojo says there is something that happens in the first 3 episodes of X-Men 97 season 2 that makes me wonder who the heck the final villain will be for the second season. Well, that's exciting. Robert Nintendo Bros. JK. I am so excited to see the new Avengers movie coming out. The new Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out in my birthday too, and I'm going to see the new Avengers Doomsday movie. That's awesome. Yeah, they both look good. Xbox and PlayStation, I don't know what's going on with them, but I do know this is Nintendo's number one at this point. Nintendo is operating the best right now. Dragon Striker is about a boy named Ki, and his dream is to be a Gorotama player, which is like soccer, just like his mom. That's cool. I'm excited to see the new Minecraft 2 movie, July 2027. Yeah. Sniff Sniff, is that Doom I smell? Yeah, make another Doom game. Yeah, Xbox owns a lot, but they don't make a lot. You gotta do a restructuring. You just don't want to see people lose their jobs as part of the process. But maybe it'll be for the best. Shoot, maybe some of the people that lost their jobs today and throughout the year will be able to get the job back. Maybe the goodwill feedback of them will work out resume wise for roles at other companies. I hope so. Right? I just want to see people succeed, do well, and be able to continue doing what they love to do. Makes for a good work environment. My new streaming PC should get here Wednesday. Awesome, Paul. I can stream for the podcast, and I just can't stream games on my current PC. Okay. Well, geez. I'm glad that we stuck around and read that because that was useful. And that was one of the topics today. So if we didn't read it, it wouldn't be bad, but it would feel like, we missed some of the context of one of today's big news stories, We didn't hit a streak today. The megabyte expansion pack of 64 didn't happen, and that's okay. Doesn't always happen. I'm just grateful for y'all being here. They are fun, though. It is fun to see. So that being said, I will take the save files from 3 to 2, and we'll see how tomorrow's stream goes. If I stream tomorrow, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday itself. It would be pretty cool because I've never streamed on my birthday itself. So that's going to be a little goal, to try to get it in tomorrow. Xenohope 5. Hey, y'all. Hey, Xenohope 5. Welcome. Happy birthday, Paul. Thank you, Xenohope 5. It is tomorrow, but still, I will take that. Thank you. Hey, and we got 21 watching now and 34 likes in total. Great to see. 87 minutes of streaming. Triple H birthday. Thank you, Red Wizard. Hey, the Polytoad Dojo. Making it green in here. A nice surprise out of nowhere as the stream is sort of winding down. And that's a super chat top spot for the month to the Polytoad Dojo with the 5 megabytes. The Polytoad Dojo, you want to be green? Is that right? Is that right? I think that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. But huge thank you, Paul, for the big 5. Yep, okay, good. The Polytoad Dojo with the big 5 megabytes. And you are the top super chatter of the month. Let's see. We gotta do the ignore all. And the Polytoad Dojo. Let me. That's happy, sir. Happy could be Triple H. I mean, that's one of the same, right? To the chat, if you're wondering, what was the link that I just put in? I just put a link to the Polytoad Dojo's YouTube page. Did I put the correct link? I hope so. I hope so. Let's see. Yes. If you haven't already, given a like or a follow to Paul, aka the Polytoad Dojo. He's got 90 subscribers now. That's pretty sweet. On the verge of hitting 100. That's cool. You could go check him out here. 7 is Tabby's podcast. 7 what? Central? 34 minutes from now? Or 7 Pacific, which is, 2 hours and 34 minutes from now. Which one? Fun fact, I'm born at 10:17 a.m. And normally we do like 10:30 a.m. streams close, right? So maybe we will be streaming very close to my actual birth moment, So it'll be kind of funny. Hey again, Pokey91, as Data from Star Trek TNG would say, it is green. 30 minutes from now. Thanks for the help. Many thanks. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome for the help. Thank you, too. Cool. So the save files have been put to 2. We did have 10 megabytes of power today. We had a good amount of likes, around 34, 35. Discussed a pretty good amount. Actually, the whole email, long email from Asha Sharma regarding Xbox. Went over Nintendo Switch in particular. In Europe, Nintendo won't be giving out. Actually, 38 likes. Sweet. 38 likes, 26 watching. Man, you're all supporting. Well, thank you for being here for over 90 minutes. That's awesome. Yeah, Nintendo won't be giving out new Nintendo Switch units to Europe as of February, but that's still 7 months to go. 7 more months of Nintendo shipping to retail outlets and such Nintendo Switch units. That means they could potentially be selling new copies for several months after that. But once they're done, they're done. So you got to see, well, how many more are they going to bust out? And you could either look at that total number that they sell now and add it in, or just say, hey, it's going to be accounted for eventually. There's probably several 100,000 out there in the wild, plus another several 100,000 that they'll make. So maybe you'll look at there being another 1.5 million peak. Yeah, 1.5 million tops from Europe to contribute towards Nintendo Switch total lifetime sales. We'll see. Matt was born on January 27th, 2002. At the time, 11/27. Nice. J Biggs saying happy birthday. Thank you, J Biggs. Yo, people of the internet, happy Monday to all. Happy Monday, Roger Enyart. Roger, do you see how many people we still have watching 94 minutes in with 38 likes? Whether it's the talk of Nintendo Switch and what's going on, will it still hit 160 million? Or is it the talk of like all of this Xbox shenanigans? What's going on? Or if it's the talk because tomorrow's my birthday. I don't know. But we've got a good audience here. And speaking of good audiences, Patty Burke with the big €5 hero. Actually, does that make Roger? Oh, Patty, you just barely passed up the Polytoad Dojo because your €5 comes in at like $6. So, you know what? Well, I'm gonna put both of your names here. For now. Even though, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'll know why. I'll know why there are two of you. Hang on, let me get Patty's color. Ah, no! Let's get Patty's color right. We gotta go red, white, and gold. And not only do we gotta go red, white, and gold for Patty, but we've gotta go background color black. Ah, what is that? What is that thing? What the heck is that thing? Get out of here. There we go. Green, white, gold for Patty. We put that 16 up here. And just like that, Patty. Well, actually, I could copy Patty's from here. That'll make it a little bit easier. And the color's already ready to go. Thank you again, Patty. That's awesome. Did I read your comment? I have a feeling like it. Hey, we got some more green. Okay, first of all, Patty Burke, I don't know if I read the comment earlier. I mean, I read it, but I don't know if I said it out loud because I don't remember hearing it. Happy birthday, young man. Big thank you, Patty Burke, 1971, for that. Happy birthday, young man. Heck yeah. Thank you, thank you. And then that second, whoa, green was Roger Enyart, 2066, coming in with the big green, sending 10 gifted memberships, bringing our total up to 725. Huge thank you. Roger gifting 10 members, and we're at 26. You know what? Let's save file. Let's put it back to 3. let's put it back to 3. I'll move it to 2 only if like the stream is done and then it's like done and we used it up. But for now, shoot, we might not use it. Roger and Yurt. And if we do, it's okay. But just saying, I don't want to take it away too early. Thank you, Roger. Again. And tell me, please, if you've got a color choice. Oh wait, and Xeno Hope 5 with 2 jewels. Thank you, Xeno Hope 5. Xeno Hope 5 with the 2 jewels. Thank you, Xeno Hope 5. Very nice of you. Super cool. I was born on July 14th, 1980. I have no clue at all about the time. Happy early birthday, says Crazy Scott. Thank you. I Byzantium. Happy birthday, Paul. Yep, that's right. Tomorrow is the day. Roger also saying, okay, Roger said, happy birthday. People at the internet. I read that. Okay, here I am. Roger with the Nova Knight SSB, Yoshi Yapper, JS Perlals, Woo McQuaid, Serdro, Solaris, Sophia Police Car, David Patterson, Small Little Man, Patty Burke. Oh, shoot. Roger's gifted memberships landed on a few people. Heck yeah, I like to see it. I like to see it. Red, black, and gold are Matt's favorite colors. That's cool. The Polytoad Jojo saying thank you for checking in. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm glad your computer's getting better too. Xena Hope talking about the star. Yep, I got the star in there for the 2 kilobytes. Thank you. Patty got hit now. Green. Yeah, he did, Charlie. Patty, how are you liking the Adventures of Elliot? Can I have blue and purple? Yep, you got it. See, I already did it. I already knew. I remembered. We got some strength in numbers in here. LOL, thanks. You're welcome. Let's see. Ooh, Polytoad Dojo just went up to 93 subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you. It's not even my channel, but I like seeing you all help each other out. So I'm saying thank you for helping each other out. You know what I mean? Like, that's Paul's channel, the Polytoad Dojo, not mine. So I'm saying thank you for helping him out because we're all a part of a community, you know? I just subbed to him. I thought I was already subscribed. Heck yeah, see, you got it. See, this is what I'm talking about. We got 27 people in here right now. Are all of you subscribed to the Polytoad Dojo? Go for it. Help a brother out. He's got 93 subscribers. He's freaking 7 away from 100. Chances are you've received a membership from Paul in the past, because I think Paul has done both super chats and memberships. So a small thanks back would be like, dude, of course I'll subscribe to your channel. Hopefully you like Paul's content. He does a lot of streaming. He participates in the podcast. We've got folks like Roger Enyart, Gamerpunk, the Jeff, the Polytoad Dojo, Ash, Tabby Cat Games, all content creators that are here pretty frequently, that are all building up, hitting those numbers 50 subscribers, 64, 80, 90, 100. 200, next 256, and 300. Like, you gotta grow. You gotta have some support. It's free to subscribe, and it means a lot. Like, it goes a long way. So, I don't try to push you all to, like, you better do it, you have to do it. No. But I encourage, I say, come on, do it, help out another content creator, Dream a Little Mo is here. Speaking of helpful, friendly people, Dream a Little Mo. Hey, y'all. Hey, Dream a Little Mo. Yo, Paul, you should go on my account. What kind of YouTube content do you create? Anything fun? I used to be a content creator, but I quit, lol. That's okay, Zero Hope 5. Ha ha ha. Nightmare phase on. Arnold's got me beat. Arnold Schwarzenegger's pretty jacked in his prime. Whew. Yeah, I don't have Arnold Schwarzenegger level of muscles. But then again, martial arts is the main objective in increasingly becoming more skillful, more knowledgeable, a better fighter, better instructor, not necessarily the biggest, buffest, most jacked looking fighter. It's good to be healthy, though. It's good to have a physique that you're proud of, to make life easier, to move around, you know? But you never need to be like a certain look that you don't like. But what I do like is the support. Wow. Wow. We got some big support here. Thank you, Dream a Little Mo, for the 5 gifted memberships. Let me put you in here. Dream a Little Mo, thank you. Let me know if you have a particular color. Dream a Little Mo with the big 5. Thanks a lot. And that brings us up to 730 members. Super cool. And we're halfway to an expansion pack. We might not use a save file today. I temporarily took it down from 3 to 2 because it looked like, the stream was about closing off, and we're probably not going to hit it, and that's all right. But now we're back in here. We're at 31. That's 33 away. Okay. Graceful Requiem, Vita Libido, Sigi Helgu, Horizon 371, JF the Artist, all recipients from Dream a Little Mo's Generous 5. How far are we to the streak? Pokey 91, 33 away. We're like just one more than half. We're 33 away. The streak was almost, and it almost ended, but then all of a sudden, we're getting support from the Polytoad Dojo coming in, Patty Burke coming in, Roger Inyart coming in, Dream a Little Mo coming in, Xenohope 5 coming in, and that's after Fire Legend, Star Wars King, and Gamerpunk. So, like, boom, and then we're at 31. Hey! No, we're not at 31. AJ Rax 045 with the huge 20 gifted memberships. Holy cow. 31, move on over. 51 now. We're 13 away. Dude, AJ with the monster. AJ Rex 045 with the big 20 gifted members. AJ, please tell me if you've got a particular color that you are interested for the month. Speak. Let me know so I could give you that extra shout out, that special color. I'd be happy to do it for you. And just like that, we're at 750 members. 750 all-time streak, or all-time total, 896. By the way, did you notice that we got some new emojis? Let's see. We have 2 new ones that I don't know if you noticed yet. But we just have a little bit of a motivate emoji. Not a specific character, just me with the word motivate. Hang in there. Just stick to it. Stick to the diet. Stick to the exercise plan. Stick to the studying. Stick to the relationship. Stick to the job. If it's got a learning curve. If it's sticking to the right way. Like don't stick it to it if it's miserable, but stick to it like if it's trying to learn a new craft and you're not sure yet. Keep trying. Having a mental tough day, stick to it, Trying to quit smoking, stick to that trying to quit attitude. You hit a speed bump, don't just say, screw it, I'm going back. No, stick to it, get back on it, Just that's the meaning behind that little emoji. Just motivate. Ask me, hey, if you ever need it, do my words mean anything? Maybe to some they do, maybe to some they don't. I'm not trying to preach or make myself better than I ought to be and someone that you should take advice from. But like, if any of my words hold any kind of meaning, and you ask me a question, know that I'll give you a real answer, and I will try to help out however I can. I might have the answer, I might not, but I'll try. And if you need a little bit of motivation, a little bit of a pep talk, I'm happy to provide. And AJ just like, thanks again. You doing that made me realize, we have some new emoji that I don't think I shared. And we also have the Kratos emoji. I gotta read your 20. That's huge. Oh, Gameplays HD, Sun Fanboys, Terpdime, Toonlink, Skysword Alyssa, Julian Gegenbach, Kyangtho, Kingston, 117 Louis, Tweedo, Kyril, Pabloski, 85. Whoa! Did I just see another 10 from AJ? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Dang. AJ with another 10. I can't even finish reading this. Thank you, AJ, for another 10. Let me add that to the board. Hey, Patty Burke with another 5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, hold on. AJ with another 10. Bring you up to 30. Giant, thank you. That 10 brought us up to 61. And then Patty's 5, Giant, thanks to Patty, bring you up to 11 right up in here. And boom, just like that, another expansion pack unlocked. Y'all realize what this is? Today was the 48th expansion pack. That's 4 in a new set. We get a new community video. So we already know we're going to do another Bayonetta stream. We're going to try to make it a late night stream. But then we got a new vote. We got a new video unlocked. I got to finish reading after Pabloski from AJ's first 20. Tyler Philbrook, Sean Thomas, It's Piscotti, Floris Vanderveen, Fornaxis Crucible, Cell Olivia, Art Fan Glaros. people in the chat, OMG AJ, wow AJ, AJ the King, Alyssa got a membership. Where's Ame to see this? I don't know where Tsukino Ame is. You're right. She's got a doctor appointment, I think. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. What such good people here. Heck yeah. And David Patterson, you got green again. I am happy to hear that. Terp got it. Paint it black. Oh, you want it black? AJ Rex? You got it. I see your window and I want it painted black. No colors anymore. I want them painted black. I see this burn and fade away. Do 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 do. I used to know the lyrics better, and now I gotta make up some of it because I don't remember all the lyrics. Thank you, AJ. Let me know if you wanna. Let's see. Yeah, that's black, all right. Pokey, how far are we into the streak? Well, we just did it. We just did it. Terry is here. Welcome, Terry. Paul, I love how positive and optimistic you are. Thank you, Janie or Matt. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the positivity. Wait, I just finished reading. Hold on. I'm almost behind. I'm a little bit behind. I gotta read AJ's 10 now. Because I just read the 20. I gotta read the 10. And then I still gotta read Patty's. Oh, shoot. Terry 126, Kappa 8837, Blake, Red Dragon, Revo Louisiana, Justin Basil, Leroy Gaming, No Bra Bra 16, Larry Nintendo, Samuel the Tiny Tuber. Heck yeah. All recipients from AJ Rax. And then Patty Burke, 1971, with the Big Five. Thank you, Patty. Crazy Taco, Sylveon, King Cal, Empress, Big Bad Will. By the way, here's something cool. So sometimes I'm on my Nintendo Switch 2, but I'm playing with my kids and I see like a request. I'm like, I can't get to it now. But I got to talk to Patty Burke a few nights ago. I was having a Star Fox run, and I got a request from Patty. And I was able to talk to Patty. Like, man, the power of the internet, dude. So cool. So cool how, we're all connected. Really fun. Really, really fun. So I got to talk to Patty Burke. I hope I get to talk to all of you eventually, David saying, don't make me blush, my friend. Same here. And I thought I saw you last stream towards the end of the stream. Okay, talking amongst each other. Paint my name black. AJ, you got it earlier. I got it. You got it. Wait, we got another video. That's right, Pokey. We got another video. Xeno. Hope 5. Hey, Tsukino Ame with the big 2. Tsukino Ame, thank you. Woo! Tsukino Ame being like, we're at 68 now, my friends. We're 60 away from another something or other being dropped out? A gift card? Dude. Tsukino Ame, thank you so much for the generous 2. Look at 9 likes on that post. 9 thumbs ups. Heck yes. The way you all support each other is the coolest. Tsukino Ame, please let me know, what kind of color would you like on your name? Who needs micro SD express cards when we have expansion packs? That's right. We get another video. Yes. We summoned Tsukino. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Just talking about Tsukino Ame. SS4 Moogle's here. Hello, everyone. How you doing? How you doing, SS4 Moogle? Doing pretty well here. You're way behind. I know. I'm trying to catch up. Crazy Scott dropping the Kratos emoji. My beard's coming in. Thank you. I came at the right time. Yeah, you did, Terry. Patty Burke saying, Paul, yeah, it was fun. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Oh, not Elliot. Well, how's the Adventures of Elliot too, Patty? But talking on the phone was fun, or talking on the Nintendo Switch 2 was fun. Yeah, that was fun. That was dope. Johnny Wick, hello from California, brothers and sister. Welcome, Johnny Wick. Hello there. Tsukino Ame's light green, please. You got it. Light green. I wonder, let's see, the Polytoad Dojo has a light green. Ooh, I could do this as a little bit of a different light green. Okay. Okay. That's different. That's different. We going streaming tonight. And I made spicy chicken mac and cheese. Oh, spicy chicken mac and cheese. I love spice. So spicy chicken with mac and chisels. I like the sound of that. That's good. Oh, X is popping off. What's going on over here? With a crumble, yeah, you gotta have that little bit of crispiness. Didn't, let's see. We doing another late night Bayonetta stream? 2 more. There will be another Bayonetta stream soon, and then we're gonna have to vote for what do we want the other video to be. We can make it a double long. Technically, that's a 0 now. So we can make it a double long stream, or well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll get to the first one, and then we'll vote. I hope I don't miss the next Pollinetta stream. Yeah, the Pollinetta streams you don't want to miss. Last one was fun, but I have a feeling the next one will probably be even better. Other video, more Bayonetta. Oh, a popular one before was that we didn't do was the Bayonetta workout, the Bayonetta cooking. People seem to just like Bayonetta as options. Another Bayonetta stream or a double long Bayonetta stream. I really want you to one night on a live stream during Prime stream come on as Bayonetta. Well, Nate would have to want a guest on, right? I can't just like ping myself in. I'd have to say, hey, can I come on for a quick minute? Although, I've been on Nate's streams quite some times in the last several years, with challenges here and there to help him out. And quite often they've worked, which is why I ended up doing them, like something fun for Nate, and his community. So it's possible to do, Bayonetta on a stream. My doctor was tomorrow, but it was canceled. I've been cleaning today. It was so hot today. Yeah, it's 87 outside right now. I really want you. Okay, bum bum. Lovely work. Yes, it was Ame really hot. Double long. Double long? Okay. Joyce can never get too much Bayonetta. Thank goodness for cool baths on hot summers. Are you scheduled for any guest on a 10 Byte podcast? Not since the last one that I was on several days ago, last week. Talking about Star Fox, PlayStation going, digital only and stuff like that. So it's been a minute. No new ones. Nate invited me to come on any of them, anytime. It just, when can I do like Wednesday night. Night times is the hardest for me to stream because that's like the family time. So that's why Fridays on the podcast, I'm like, I kind of gotta leave at 6:30. I gotta leave like 6:30. It's no offense to anybody else. It's just that's just my family dynamic. That's just my makeup is I can only put oh so much time away from family time, particularly on weekends and dinners and stuff like that. Wednesday night, it's not a dinner, but it is a Wednesday night. And some Wednesdays, the podcasts go very long. So, little trade offs and stuff like that. Weekend, it's rare that I do a Saturday. It's rare that I do a Sunday because the whole days is, family. Right now, these morning ones, these early afternoon ones, it's a little bit easier to do. May I be blessed with 87 degrees weather. It's hot here. Ooh, how hot is it? I'm thankful it's cooler today, even though today's high was supposed to be 88. Go USA. I would love 87. It was 96 Fahrenheit with a heat index of 103. Ugh, that's hot. Xeno Hope. 85 is my limit. After that, it's too hot. It's too hot! I can't take it anymore, says Slippy Toad. That's understandable. Family time is important. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. Isn't Tabby's podcast starting soon with Roger? It's around 94. It feels like 94,000. Can he come on Prime's live stream or podcast as Bayonetta? Oh, man. I mean, I'm sure sooner or later that's a good possibility. um, it was hotter than two rats doing it in a croaker sack here. You can't just hijack the stream. No. No. How? How are you gonna do that? No, you can't do that. You can't just like jump in. Uh no. That's funny though. Let's see. There we go. If any of you would like to watch uh, the Gaming Tab podcast, I just dropped the link. We should raid the stream. Yeah. Just don't tell Prime you're going to be streaming as a bit. Pollinetta is 95 degrees where I live, but it feels like 100. It's hot down here in Texas. If it wasn't for a little rainstorm here in Mississippi, I'd be a piece of toast. Oof. Hot. I'm thinking of the Hyrule Power of the Triforce song. It's catchy. Gotta check something. Let's see. Is Tabby's podcast on yet? No, it's just starting soon. Okay. Okay. Did you watch Supergirl? No, not the new movie yet. Not yet. I hope to very soon. U.S. Southern are going to melt one day. We're going to turn into liquid slimes from Dragon Quest. Oh no, it's okay. No, that might happen. Tall Show is here. What's up, Tall Show? Robbie Rains, I got your comment earlier. Okay. Well, geez. This was an awesome stream. Oh, there we go.
Good.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing?
I'm good.
Hey, everybody.
Let us know if you can hear us, by the way. We want to make sure all the audios work.
Ooh.
Yeah, make sure everybody can be heard.
Yep.
So I am Tabby Cat Games. With me is our friendly psychopath and the Polytod Dojo. Polytod Dojo. I'll get it right. You know, I paid for, the physical, so I paid the $79.99. Where I know a lot of people bought it with their Switch too, so they got the discount for it. But I own Mario Kart 8 on both Wii U and Switch.
Mario Kart 8 was not $70.
Nope. It wasn't $70, and
$80.
if you,
Well,
I didn't pay for the Game Pass stuff because of
the
expansion
NSO.
pass.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lie. I did buy it for one account. I bought it for my account so that I wouldn't lose it later if we, for whatever reason, couldn't afford NSO. But, what is your thoughts, Roger? Why don't you start this topic off?
Get sassy. Because
he's been out in the heat all day.
All right, everybody. Go ahead and raid
People are too whiny.
Tabby Cat Games, Roger Enyart, and the Polytode Dojo. All three of their links were dropped today.
Mario Kart 8 DLC.
Help them out. Hit that subscribe button, like, support them, have fun listening to the podcast. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to pause this or mute this just for a little bit. To Xeno Hope 5, Gamerpunk, Star Wars King, Fire Legend, Tsukino Ame, Dream a Little Mo, the Polytode Dojo, who is here now, Roger Enyart 2066, who is here right now, that you're watching, and AJ Rack 045, who gifted 30 kind, awesome memberships today. Thank you all so much. JF the Artist, yo! Tsukino Ame, later everyone. Matt, bye Paul, see you later. Everyone sub to them. W Stream Paul. Thank you everybody. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow I should have a birthday stream, which should be pretty cool. Alright? Take care. We'll have a Bayonetta late night stream sometime soon. And then we'll have another one, which we might end up making a double length stream. We'll see. Okay, we'll see how the fun is, alright? Okay. Bye, y'all. Thanks for being awesome. Take care. Thank you, Robbie. Oops. Ah, I was trying to type it, but I just said it all the same. Thank you, Tall Show, and very accurate too. Have a vago! You know it.